Hello, everyone. This is TTP Chats, aka Trust the Process here. And today I'm going to discuss to you about this interesting subject matter, which is time is the most valuable resource we have. And it's true. It is 100% factual because everything you see, right? From the renewable resources to the non-renewable resources, right? For the non-renewable resources, right? You scientists and people of, scientific intelligence can make, there's alternatives to that. Or with how advanced technology is becoming, you could probably make a 3D duplicate or replicate the non-renewable resource somehow. But the one thing that you can never get back is time. No matter what happens, you can never get back time. Once it's gone, it's gone. 1 second passes by, you can't get that second back. 1 hour passes by, you can't get that hour back. 1 minute passes by, you can't get that minute back. A year passed by, guess what? It's on to the next year. You can't go back into the past. You can only look towards the future and live in the present, right? So with that being said, time is something that is the most expensive and the most, unique, I want to say. It's the most expensive and it's the most valuable resource we have, and it's the most expensive non-renewable resources you have because you cannot get the time back. So why waste your time on foolishness, on ignorance, on things at the end of the day is not going to really matter, and it's not going to help you grow. It's not going to help you improve as a person. It's not going to help you better yourself as the child of the Most High, the Almighty God, right? That's just the facts. Because at the end of the day, we don't know. And then another thing is time is very unpredictable. Life is unpredictable. You never know. You may think you have another 40 years, but like that, life can be over, right? So the most important thing to do is to make most of the time that you have, get right with God and trust in the Lord on the path that he has you on, right? Because people, especially nowadays, wants to sit here and waste time on individuals that not necessarily are a good influence on their lives. They can be looked at as a hindrance, and waste time on things that can also hinder their progress as a person. It just make you go downward instead of upward. For example, right? Let me give you a good example. If you're a person that sees they want to get out of a certain situation, right? Like, for example, they're in a situation where they may be in a low income situation. They always wanted to work hard to move out of that low income environment full of negative people that all they want to do is just switch cheese. People switch it up with switches. And you want to go to a brighter land that's more calm, more quiet, right? But the people that you surround yourself with are of the mindset of being in the jungle or being a wild, savage animal in the wild, and they just want to go over here and just devour people. You're surrounded by wolves, right? You got to escape the wolf pack and become a sheepdog, right? Or in another analogy, you got to escape the snake pit in order to become an eagle and fly and soar into the high skies, right? Where it's nothing, when you're in the sky, in the high sky, it's nothing but peace and blitz. While if you're the snake pit, everybody's trying to devour you, right? And when I'm bringing up these analogies because don't waste time on people who are going in a downward spiral, who are complacent, or who just don't want to do better. They just want to they want to be in the crabs in the bucket type of mentality. They'll bring you down just to make themselves feel better about themselves, even though they still will be miserable and they still will be unhappy. They don't want to see anybody else win, right? They want everybody to be in the same spot. If you have goals, if you have ambitions, if you have things, if you have the taste for the fine things of life, go for it. Do not waste time wishing and thinking about what you could have done, what you should have done, what you would have done. Go out there, work hard, map it out, apply all the different skill sets that you have, all your different talents to these different passions that you want to work towards and monetize, while also getting paid for things that you care about doing, and do it. Don't waste time on individuals that want to hold you down, want to hinder your success. Those are snakes. Those are wolves. Don't waste time on things that's completely irrelevant, right? That's not helping you better yourself, but in reality, it's just making you either complacent or it just sends you on a downward spiral, right? For example, if you're a type of guy, you can acknowledge the beauty of women, but to sit here and engage in hookup culture and dating when you don't have a house, you don't have a car, you're not established, you end up getting with these chicks, you hooking up with them, you date them. Next thing you know, they pregnant because you wanted to rush the process. You wanted to rush time instead of taking your time. And where you gonna bring them to? You're gonna bring them to your mom's house? Absolutely not. Instead of doing that, establish yourself as a man, right? Establish yourself as a man. Get your own property. Get your own resources. Financial resources. Shelter. Property. And any type of resource. And vet out the woman that you want. Not the woman you can afford. Because guess what? If you want to have the taste of the finer things of life, you want to be at your best so you can receive the best, right? That is why, at the end of the day, you shouldn't waste time on nonsense, on foolishness. Nobody wants to waste time on foolishness, bro. Nobody. Nobody should waste time on foolishness, man. Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to brass tacks, right, time is a valuable resource that we can never get back. So that's why if you're a person that want to achieve success, you're a man that wants to establish himself and achieve success and be the best man you can be for your future wife, for your future kids, and be the man that God has planned for you. You're going to make the most out of your time by taking care of your business. Let those who want to devour others and have the crab in the bucket mentality, right? Let them fool around in their foolishness and their nonsense, and let them hang out with the other wolves and eat each other, while you make the most and maximize the time that you have and be the best you can be. Thank you.